Okay, all righty. So good morning, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you all for being here, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Well, it is almost noon, but yes, exactly. So our first commendation or recognition is to recognize two outstanding parks and recreation employees for demonstrating exemplary efforts. Over Father's Day weekend, a visitor from Iowa accidentally left a ring that contained her father's ashes in a lunch bag, which was later disposed of. So upon realizing that this precious memento was missing, an urgent call was put in to our Parks and Recreation Department. And immediately, our staff sprang into action. Laura Bettis, where's Laura? Laura, raise your hand high, girl. And Jesse Martinez, there's Jesse. They sifted through several bags of waste for over 3 hours in 115-degree heat until the ring was found. So now I want to present you, because when I heard about this, I thought, wow, this just goes to show the team we have and the good people that we have at Parks and Rec across the organization. But this is a perfect example of who we are. So thank you. Thank you so much for exemplifying who you really are and representing Corpus Christi in that way. So I want to present Laura Bettis. Here you go, a word of recognition for you. And then, of course, Jesse, this is for you. Thank you so much.
First of all, I'd like to thank everybody, and I'd like to extend the recognition to our department, which we try very, very hard to do our best. We touch the community in more ways than one that you all will never know. I said, and I'm so proud to be part of this organization, and I'm so happy that we had a good ending. Yes. Thank you.
Mayor, thank you for this. This has kind of taken a life of its own. We've since it happened, we've been interviewed by the Washington Post, the Dallas Morning News, the Des Moines, Iowa Register. So it's something that's great. And as Coach Elwood, as he brings his team up there, you know, he knows as well as I do. I used to coach with Coach Elwood that, you know, you're only as good as your team. And this is something that's important, and our team is very, very good. And I told Laura not to mention that when we have these interviews, there's always Lisa's there and I'm there, and of course Laura's there, and there's been some tears shed because it's just such a heartwarming story, and it means a lot to us, and I'm just glad that we have a good team that can handle this.
So. Awesome. Thank you. Let's take that picture. Y'all, okay, now just hold that over. Let me jump in here. Of course. Okay, so our first commendation recognizes a Flower Bluff Hornet. Raise your hand high. Bradford Jennings. on his recent high jump state record. Bradford, a recent graduate, competed at the state track meet this past May, and he broke a 40-year record to win the gold medal. So now we'll go ahead and read this. So as mayor of the city of Corpus Christi, I am extremely proud of our very own Flower Bluff athlete, Bradford Jennings, on his recent state championship record. Bradford, a recent graduate of Flower Bluff High School, made history on May the 12th of 2023 at Mike A. Myers Stadium in Austin, Texas, by breaking a 40-year-old UIL 5A state high jump record. He cleared 7 feet, 1.75 inches to win the gold medal. That's amazing. The previous record for the UIL 5A high jump was set in 1983. So Bradford signed his national letter of intent to high jump at the Division I level for the Red Raiders at Texas Tech University. There's your biggest fan back there. The Flower Bluff Athletic Department is proud to have Bradford begin a new legacy of champions for other athletes to emulate. On behalf of the city of Corpus Christi, Bradford, we are tremendously proud of you, and we wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors. Good luck at Texas Tech.
I just want to say thank you to my coaches, because without them I wouldn't be here, and my dad, because they've both done a lot for me, especially through the hard times we went through last year. And yeah, that's really it.
I'm Coach Chop. I'm Bradford's high jump coach. His junior year, he makes it to state as well, and he gets 7th. And I remember, like, we were just really nervous that day. So after that, I know he was disappointed, but I was like, man, 7th in the state, it's still pretty good. But walking away from Mike Myers Stadium that day, he said, Coach, we're going to be back next year. And his senior year, he's calling me, and he's always asking me, when are we going to start jumping? So, I mean, it was right after Christmas break. He was ready to get back out there. And we worked so hard, and we made so many adjustments throughout the season. And with that being said, he is now, not only a state champion, but a record holder. So I'm so proud of him, and it was tremendously special to see him, since he was a 7th grader, and then to be able to coach him all 4 years.
Well, thank you, everybody at the City of Corpus, Mayor, for recognizing my son for what he did. And I, as his father, I am very proud of him because of the obstacle that our family had to face almost about 2 years ago when he lost his mother. And I think that everything that he did up until now, she was there watching him, making sure that he accomplished all his goals. So me as a father, I am very proud, very proud.
As a BJ, as a fellow Flower Bluff graduate, almost 40 years ago, 38 years ago, and also Flower Bluff graduate, we're both very proud of you. The community as a whole is very proud of you. I'm glad that the mayor and staff was able to make this happen today. So the biggest part for me is to go see you succeed and get a degree and thrive at Texas Tech and enjoy your experience. So congratulations on behalf of all of us.
Okay. So today we have Councilman Roland Barrera, District 3, helping us with our next proclamation. And the next proclamation highlights a Corpus Christi tradition, the Feria de las Flores celebration, which took place this past Saturday at the Richard Auditorium at Del Mar College. This wonderful program inspires young ladies to serve their community and showcase their talents at the Feria de las Flores pageant. So here with us today, we have the newly crowned queen and finalists from this past weekend's festivities. So now I'll hand this off to the councilman.
All right. A proclamation, whereas Feria de las Flores, inaugurated in Corpus Christi, Texas by the League of United Latin American Citizens, LULAC, Council Number 1, in 1959 has become the largest scholarship fundraising activity in the Hispanic community. The event grosses well over $1 million in scholarship revenue, which is awarded to students throughout the coastal Bend region, regardless of ethnic or racial origin. And whereas Joe Flores, recognized as the founder of the Feria de las Flores, and his wife Estela Flores, as members of LULAC Council Number 1, dedicated many years towards improving the level of education and training for the youth of Corpus Christi. And whereas the concept of Feria de las Flores originates from festivals held in villages across Mexico, where both men and women of the village adorn themselves in colorful costumes that typify the state each represents and perform a variety of 3-minute dance routines of the unique state songs. The beloved annual pageant has contributed to the success of many past queens of Feria de las Flores who have gone on to achieve academic and professional excellence and contribute many hours of community and charitable work in the coastal Bend region.
Okay. Now, therefore, pursuant to the powers vested in me as the mayor of the city of Corpus Christi, I do hereby proclaim August the 8th of 2023 celebration of Feria de las Flores Day in Corpus Christi, Texas, and I encourage all citizens to commend the League of United Latin American Citizens for the efforts that they put forth to present scholarships to the contestants and to continue the tradition of Mexican heritage through Feria de las Flores.
Hello, everyone. My name is Tara Montelongo, and I'm the 64th annual Feria de las Flores Queen. This was an amazing experience. I definitely learned a lot throughout this whole process, to like commitment, leadership, and even like gaining confidence. I really appreciate forming a bond with these girls and like the joy that this that the day and the interview brought me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Carla Munoz, and I was the first runner-up. I just want to say thank you to my parents who gave me this opportunity, and also thank you to Miss Lori who gave all of us the opportunity to be a part of Feria de las Flores. It did teach us some leadership and just gave us a lot of opportunity to get in our community. So yeah, congratulations to Tara and the rest of the contestants.
Hello, my name is Alexandria San Miguel, and I was the second runner-up of the 64th Annual Feria de las Flores. And again, I just want to extend my gratitude to this organization that's helped me grow my confidence as well and my ability to speak on what I believe in. So thank you again to Ms. Lori and everyone else in the LULAC Council organization.
Well, we were very, very proud of these young ladies, and we feel that an opportunity like this allows us to enhance the education and leadership that these girls obtain and receive, and it helps with their education with scholarships and things like that. And so we are very proud of this organization.
Thank you. Thank you, Lori. Thank you. Let's take our picture. Let's get you three in the middle. You're in the middle. We're going to. Y'all scoot in here and get. Here? Oh, scoot us. Yeah, right here. And then maybe make two little rows. Right here. Okay. It's right there.
Not right now.
Yeah. Are we? Okay, congratulations. Thank you. Congrats. Shake their hand behind you. Congratulations. Congratulations, Terry. You look beautiful. Well, thank y'all for being the queen. Oh, you're the queen. We've got quite the, need some background music. Yeah. These are, Okay, so our last and final proclamation celebrates Law Enforcement's Explorer Post 133's 50th anniversary of Police Explorers. This amazing program provides assistance to the Corpus Christi Police Department by volunteering their time at various community events, youth involvement, and giving back to our community with hundreds of service hours yearly. So with that, we're going to hear a little bit more about this wonderful program.
Thank you, Mayor. Whereas Law Enforcement Explorer Post 133 was formed in 1972 as a living memorial to honor all fallen officers after the death of Officer John William Sartain on August 20th, 1971. Whereas Law Enforcement Explorer Post 133 is affiliated with the Boy Scouts of America's Learning for Life program and enhances self-confidence, motivation, civic-mindedness, and cultivates strong leadership traits. And whereas Law Enforcement Explorer Post 133 is dedicated in purpose to afford an opportunity of young adults in this community to observe, participate, and learn about law enforcement and leadership as they establish their public role. And whereas Law Enforcement Explorer Post 133 is a program focused on developing strong character, education, physical training, and community outreach to help young adults prepare for a career in law enforcement and to become our future leaders. And whereas the Law Enforcement Explorer Post 133 provides assistance to the Corpus Christi Police Department by volunteering their time at various community events and activities, keeping the youth involved by giving back to our community and completing hundreds of service hours each year.
So now, therefore, pursuant to the powers vested in me as the mayor of the city of Corpus Christi, I do hereby proclaim August of 2023 National Law Enforcement Explorers Month in Corpus Christi, Texas, and call upon municipalities and communities to join in recognizing and expressing their appreciation for the dedication and service by individuals who participate as law enforcement explorers. So how many do we have here today? 10, but how, and is that total? Is that the class? 20. Okay, so we couldn't have everybody. But anyway, congratulations. We're super proud of you, and we want to honor, obviously, the whole month. So thank you for everything you do. Who would like to say a few words?
I'll say a few words. So I want to thank the mayor and council for recognizing a very impactful program on the police department as well as the community. I stand before you as a member from 1984 to 1986. And it is such a great program that teaches leadership, civic-mindedness, and when we have young women and men today who are willing to still pick up a career in public service, it just says a lot about this program and what these young men and women are prepared to do with their lives. And even though not all of them will go on to seek roles in law enforcement, they do learn so many skills that will make them successful in education and a willingness to do public service. So, thank you.
Wonderful. Chief Marco, would you like to say anything?
Well, I'll reiterate the thanks for you all taking the time to recognize these wonderful young men and women, and you, Mayor. Thank you so much for the proclamation. These are our future leaders. And to say that they donate hundreds of hours of their own time is an understatement. They're literally everywhere. All of our programs are out through the city. I think the spectrum of what they do is incredible. So thank you so much for what you do and for your choices that you're making at this age. And thank all of you for recognizing that. They're so important to us. And also Anthony Sanders, where's he at? He was an explorer too. Anthony Sanders was an explorer also. And we have several officers now who are current police officers who came up through the Explorer program. But they're wonderful individuals, and I can't thank them enough. And the staff that trains them, Ms. Martinez, been here for years. Our own staff, my wife is a volunteer. They put all their efforts, all their own time into this, and we can't thank them enough either. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief Markle. We're putting all 10 of you in the budget for 5 years from now. Let me see. I'm going to squeeze in here, and we'll hold. You want to hold that with me? There you go. Oh, we're shifting. Oh. Oh, God. Great. Okay. Congratulations. Come on. 35 this year.